From the box by the kitchen wall. Been there almost a week. Still had tape on one side, bent corners on the bottom. Put on whatever was closest. Didn't check the weather, didn't bring my keys at first. Had to go back upstairs. The hallway light blinked twice like it always does. Nothing unusual yet, just going downstairs. Just going downstairs. That's what I told myself at the elevator door. Just going downstairs, 5 minutes at most. Funny how an hour disappears without asking first. The recycling bin was already full. Someone left cardboard beside it. Added mine to the pile and started heading back past the convenience store. Looked through the window, walked another block for no real reason. Bought a drink, forgot to open it, carried it the whole way. Just going downstairs, just going downstairs. That's what I told myself at the elevator door. Just going downstairs, 5 minutes at most. Funny how an hour disappears without asking first. Saw the same bus twice, different passengers, same advertisement. Still peeling at the corner. Crossed when the light changed, waited when it didn't. Ended up near the pharmacy I never use. Check the time, then put my phone away. Didn't need the number to know it got late. Just going downstairs, just going downstairs. That's what I told myself at the elevator door. Just going downstairs, 5 minutes at most. Funny how an hour disappears without asking first. The drink was warm by then, the streets were quieter. Delivery bike passed, then another. A few windows still lit up on the way back. Like everyone else had somewhere to be. Just going downstairs, just going downstairs. That's what I told myself before I left the room. Just going downstairs. Nothing on my mind. Funny how an hour disappears and leaves you walking home. The weather app said maybe a cloud beside the number 3. Not enough to cancel plans, not enough to trust either. So I took the umbrella from behind the door, the one with the bent handle I never fix. The elevator smelled like detergent. Someone had just done laundry. Everything felt temporary except the umbrella in my hand. Carried it anyway, I carried it anyway. Not a drop came down, all the way across town. I carried it anyway, from the station to my place. Funny how some things stay with you for no particular reason. People folded jackets, then put them back on. The sky couldn't decide what kind of evening it was. A delivery scooter passed without slowing down. A newspaper rolled across the parking lot entrance. I checked the forecast again. It looked exactly the same. Somehow that wasn't helpful at all. I carried it anyway. I carried it anyway. Not a drop came down all the way across town. I carried it anyway, from the station to my place. Funny how some things stay with you for no particular reason. Stopped by the convenience store, bought a drink I didn't need. Set the umbrella against the fridge, almost forgot it there. The cashier pointed at it before I reached the door. I thanked her twice for some reason. Outside, the pavement stayed dry. The traffic lights kept changing, like they knew something I didn't. Near midnight, the wind picked up, trees started moving, like rain was finally coming. I waited a minute, then another, nothing happened again. I carried it anyway. I carried it anyway. Not a drop came down, not even once somehow. Oh, I carried it anyway, back through the quiet streets. Funny how some things make it home without ever being needed. Stopped by the corner store for a drink I didn't need. The cooler door fogged up for a second when I opened it. You were standing near the register, looking at a row of batteries. I paid, stepped outside, and forgot about it immediately. A bus pulled up, someone dropped a paper cup. The light changed twice, nothing seemed unusual. Fourth time tonight, by a different light. First the corner store, now the crosswalk sign. Fourth time tonight, still don't know your name. Funny how a whole neighborhood starts looking the same. 3 blocks later, waiting for the signal, I looked up from my phone, and there you were again, different side of the street. Same blue jacket, a delivery bike passed between us, then you disappeared. I thought that was probably it. The city's full of people, things overlap sometimes, that's all. Fourth time tonight, by a different light. First the corner store, now the crosswalk sign. Fourth time tonight, still don't know your name. Funny how a whole neighborhood starts looking the same. Near the pharmacy, the one that closes late, I stopped to tie my shoe. You walk past the window, a minute later, outside the bus stop shelter. Rain wasn't coming, but people checked the sky anyway. I almost laughed for no real reason. By then it felt familiar somehow. At that point, I started expecting it. Every corner, every traffic light, like the city had misplaced one of its routes and kept sending us through the same streets. Fourth time tonight, by a different light. First the corner store, then the pharmacy sign. Fourth time tonight, still don't know your name. Funny how a whole neighborhood starts looking the same. Fourth time tonight, nothing more than that. Just 2 people ending up in the same places again and again. Walked to the bakery, thinking it was still open. The chairs were upside down by the window already. Someone inside was counting change without looking up. I checked the sign on the door like it might say something different. A couple walked past, carrying takeout bags like they made it just in time. 1 minute late. Every place tonight. Saw the lights go out right before I arrived. 1 minute late. Guess that's how it goes. Kept walking anyway, with nowhere I had to be. The pharmacy was next, still glowing from a distance. Halfway down the block, the shutters started moving. I watched the last customer leave, holding the paper bag. The automatic doors locked before I reached the handle. The streets stayed busy, just not for me. Somehow 1 minute late. Every place tonight. Saw the lights go out right before I arrived. 1 minute late. Guess that's how it goes. Kept walking anyway, with nowhere I had to be. The bus schedule said 3 more minutes. The screen changed numbers the second I looked up. A few people folded their jackets and started heading home. I stayed under the shelter, reading advertisements. At that point, I stopped being annoying and started feeling kind of expected. A restaurant sign clicked off across the intersection. Someone stacked the last chair on top of another. The city wasn't closing, just finishing for the day. One door at a time. 1 minute late. Every place tonight. Saw the lights go out right before I arrived. 1 minute late. Not even surprised by the end of the night. I was almost keeping score. 1 minute late. One more block to go. Kept walking anyway, till there was nowhere else to walk.